Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive.
They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
This is what this man was born for, the big spotlight on the national stage like this. Really, his entire career, he's demonstrated incredible poise. No matter what type of situation his team was in. No situation is too big for him, and you can tell in the way that he takes the field. His self-belief is evident, and he gets the job done in his mind each and every time.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. 14 carries, 72 yards.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help him reach the century mark.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13.
Off play action, Fields.
Flush to his right.
And firing a deep ball for Kmet. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings...
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away.
Back deep, Tariq Woolen.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. On 1st down, it's Fields.
This one caught by Isabella. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
The Bears now at 2-5 to start play. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Now a first down throw, Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
Fields on first down. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 5 now. Fields. And it's caught. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. To throw is Fields. And he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Bears get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Fields. Locates Mooney on the out route.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40.
Kevin O'Connell clearly unhappy with that call, and he's thrown that red challenge flag out on the field. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. On first down, Fields. That's complete to Mooney.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Well, these two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Now an option play on 2nd down.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Fields throw here taken in by Isabella.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And they'll run again.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there.
His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Here's Tariq Woolen bringing it out of his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started.
And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Fields.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Now it's Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. From the 39,
Fields. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Rolling to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Bears will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the one. Here's Pat O'Donnell on now to punt it away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10.
Play action. It's Fields.
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
Certainly.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to... After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Woolen will return it from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he whips that one incomplete there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Fields to commit there for a Chicago 1st.
Up the middle they go. It's Stanley.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 24.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Now Fields. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
They run. It's Williams. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields.
He finds his man. Complete. It's Franklin. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Fields.
And he's got his man out of the slot. Complete.
And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he will fight his way in. Not giving up there, and he's got a Bears touchdown.
Justin Fields
with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And now a first carry for their fullback. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
First throw now for the backup, Trubisky. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Stanley, and he'll get it down here to the 43. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Play action. Now Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Fourth down, Fields has to have this one.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Woolen will return it from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. So now Fields and the Bears
down by 10, a little over a minute to go. They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery, but first things first. 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw there complete to Mooney.
Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
All eyes on Fields.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Andrew Booth picks it off.
And they are going to... 2-yard line.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.